In this video, I will show you on how to solve first order linear differential equation. The first thing we need to do is we need to write it in the standard form, which is y prime plus p of x times y equals q of x. Now that we have it in standard form, we need to identify the function of p of x and q of x. Now the next thing we need to do is to determine the integrating factor, which is e raised to integral of px dx. Now that we have the integrating factors, we can now write it in general solution to differential equation. We can now write it in general solution to differential equation. So we can write it as y is equals to 1 divided by the integrating factor times the integral of I of x times q of x dx plus the constant of the equation. So we will be using this guide to solve the given example. Okay, let's start. Let's say we have y prime plus 4y equals 3 times e raised to the power of x. So notice that this equation is already in standard form. So if we write y prime plus px times y, which is equal to q of x. So we can now identify the px and q of x. So px is equals to 4 and q of x is equals to 3e raised to the power of x. So this is the easy way to identify the p of x and q of x. So let's know the integrating factor. I of x is equals to e times the integral of px dx. Antiderivatives of 4dx is equals to 4x. So we can write it as 1 over e raised to 4x times the integral of e raised to 4x times 3ex times dx plus c. So now let's simplify the equation. So we have e raised to 4x times 3ex. So right now we have y is equals to 1 over e raised to 4x times, so we can move the 3 in front, so it should be 3 times the integral of e raised to 5x dx plus c. The antiderivatives of e raised to 5x is equals to e raised to 5x divided by 5. So we can write the equation as y equals 1 over e raised to 4x times 3 e raised to 5x over 5. So we can now multiply the fraction. So we have 3e raised to 5x over 5, 5e raised to 4x. When dividing two things with common base, we need to subtract the exponent. So it should be 5x minus 4x. So now we have 3e raised to x over 5 plus c over e raised to 4x. And our final answer, y is equals to 3e raised to x over 5 plus ce raised to negative 4x. And that's my final answer.